Hey, good morning dudes. Sorry, I'm a little bit ill today, so you're gonna have to excuse me, but good morning. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. So I did a video recently where I showed you my best hidden base locations, and a lot of you requested a second episode with my favorite locations that aren't hidden. So none of these will be hidden bases today. All of these are doable in expansion, but they do kind of work on all of the modded servers, depending on what they have on the server. So like base building plus, vanilla building would build anywhere. You can do watchtowers instead of staircases, so you guys kind of get a hint. So yeah, I figured we would show you some of my favorite places to build. So one of the best spots that I like is the supermarkets, especially this supermarket over here, because you're not far from the middle over there. It has a petrol station right next to it, and the reason why I love supermarkets is it's super flat, so it gives you a lot of like opportunities. I built this like this. Just keep in mind that these are examples on how to build a cool looking base. You don't have to build it like this at all. I'll tell you what I do. I know I did it in the last video, but I kind of played it without the HUD. But I will leave the map open on this episode, so you can kind of figure out where we are on the map. But yeah, this is like an example of what you can build on top of the supermarkets over here. I like to experiment with bases. Build this like this. We got a little nook over here. And then you got a little section over here. Maybe you can put your safes in here or something. But yeah, you can do these however you want. This is just me more showing you what you can do in these areas. And what I've done over here is there's a landing pad for your heli. So you can close all of this off if you like, build it up high, but I like how it looks when it's open like that. But yeah, I really like this spot. This is probably one of my favourite spots to build in on the map, and I might build here in a series soon. Anyways, on to the next area. So you guys probably know that I love the flats, the apartments, even if you're American. But I've come up with this cool little design. This is different than my normal. You can do these however you want. This is kind of just like a little guides on how to build. So we got the door down here, close you up, don't want any bandits coming in. The good thing about the apartments, as I always say, I would build this over here with a gate, so you can kind of see, but you can't really close it. The good thing about the apartments is that they have a lot of rooms. I know that I said this in the last video, but they do have a lot of rooms in them, so you can fill these up with loot. Put a doorway here, fill this on up with loot, put a doorway here. But if we go all the way up to the top, I will show you guys the kind of design that I've gone for in this episode. So we go all the way up. So I've done something a little bit different on this one over here. So we open the door. So I've concealed in this little entrance over here. And then back here we got like a tent and stuff. You could put safes over here, and you can have your main loot downstairs if you want to. And then if we go out here, I have incorporated the ladder into the design. So we have a ladder up to the landing pad. So you can have your heli up here. And then you can do whatever you want with this. You can put like a water catcher out here, you can put tents out here. You can really do whatever you want. You can seal this completely off if you like. But like I said, I like it being open. And then with this location over here, you can shoot down into below, take out all the bandits. There is actually no zombies on this server. It's very weird. So yeah, I really like how this one looks. And you guys know that I love the apartments and building on them. I've had, what, 2 seasons with the flat. Never done it like this, so I do like this because like if somebody's coming up, you can defend it. There's not very... I don't have a scope. Okay. But yeah, on to the next one. okay, this isn't somewhere that I've actually built, but this is somewhere that I would like to build at some point. I've had this idea for quite a while. With the old bridge, it was kind of ugly, so we never really made a video on it. But they've added this bridge. Now, on some servers, they have door raiding only. So this kind of utilizes a door only raiding. So you could fill this all up with doorways if you like, but I kind of like the whole leave this open over here, because if you watch what we do, so if you come in, so if people come to raid you, they have to get down this long hallway over here. So it gives you like a really good defense from like, this is if they have the door raiding only. And then we go over here. There we go. This will be the main loot. If it's not door only, you should really, yeah, they can come through the roof and stuff, so you should like account for that. But yeah, I really like the idea of this one over here, and it's something that if I do play on a door raid only server, I would probably use this. But yeah, I do like that one. It's pretty cool. I like this bridge. Like, I like the whole new biathlon area, and I really like. I really like that. Okay, let's go show you the next base. Is one that I was telling you guys about. That I should probably. So this is what it looks like on the other side. So there is no other way into your base. So if they did have normal raiding on, they could come through one of these back doors, back walls even. But if that was the case, you could build your base in like the center of the bridge over here, like right here. You could put your main loot like here, like maybe upper floor there, and block off both sides and have like doorways like on each side. But I really think this spot is a good base location if somebody utilizes it well. But yeah, the next one is one that I said I would give a try for you guys, and a couple of you guys said to do it and see how it looks. So we're going to go check that one out for you guys. This one is one of these secret bases that we did inside the dam over here. But I said that you could wrap it around and over the dam like that. So this is another one that would be really good with a door raiding only server. Or a gate raiding only server. It works on normal servers as well, but so I moved it along a little bit to here. So this is the only win now. Ignore the stuff I've spawned in over there. And we come in up here, we got a nice little nook over here. If people were raiding, they'd come through here. Very easy to defend. And we get a nice little view of the lake. Go up 2 floors. And this is where you would probably have your main loot, because this is directly over the dam. Like you could wall off over here. You could do whatever you want with this. You could build it higher, or you could build it over here. Let's go over to the. This is another one that has a helipad on it. But you could build this one over that way, and you could put a stair kit with no stairs on it, and you'd be able to watch people coming up to your door, and they wouldn't be able to defend it. Yeah, this dam one's kind of cool. You could do this dam many different ways. You could do just like a direct dam base if you wanted. I figured we'd give it a try like this, because I do think this is kind of cool. So dudes, we all know about barns. Everybody knows about barns. I like building in barns. I figured I've gone to the wrong barn. I've gone to the wrong barn, guys. Hold up. Okay, I think I'm at the right barn now. Ignore that. Well, that was another example. So yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job of this barn over here. So looks pretty normal. If we go in, I've blocked off this side over here. Like I say, guys, these are just my favorite base locations. I figured we'd do little base builds with experimenting and stuff. So we have a double gate here. If you want to bring in a car, I can't open that one there. Okay. This is all sealed off over here. I'll show you this first. So we got this all sealed off over here. You put down like tents over here and put another airlock here if you want. But then you get like a lot of airlocks and stuff. Barns are not very big, so you don't need a lot of airlocks. But yeah, put tents down there. And then you got this little section up here where you can put like safes and stuff. But this is all sealed off. But then what I've done is over here, over on this side over here, I've built a little staircase. So we have like a loft over here. I've not had an issue getting up there before. There we go. I've built this loft over here. I really like how this looks. You could build like another like wall across here. Have another section over there. Could put a doorway over here. But like I said, I like how it looks when it's open. And you guys can experiment with these. But I do like how this looks. Look at that though. I love it. But we did do another barn as well. I will go and show you. But everybody loves the barn. And I mean, it is understandable that people like to build in the barns. My first ever base with Pickle was in this barn right here. It lasted us, I think, the whole wipe. We blew it up. I think I have a couple episodes on this barn here. You get multiple entrances if you want. But yeah, we like the barns. They are really cool to build in. I've put this over here to get a little bit of a loft. You're able to snipe into the town. Just be a little bit careful because you can get through these. It's harder to get in from the out, but you can get out from the in, so they can get out pretty easily. But yeah, I really like, we used to have this barn. This was one of my first videos returning back to DayZ was in this barn, and it served us very well. And you can put a double gate on the front, pull your cars in over here. And what you could do is you can seal this off over here. Have this as a little garage. Have this over here as your main base. And you've actually got a lot of room in here. I do really like the barns. I like the new barns, these are cool. But yeah, the barns, pretty good. But another common, very good place to build in are the castles. I don't think there are any zombies on this server. Wait, no, I killed one earlier, didn't I? I don't know. Anyways, the castles are, I've kind of shown you these castles, and like people like to build into this and build over there. They're kind of easy to jump into though. But these castles here, very common, but good base building spot. This is nice and thick, so you can get 2 doors in. Ignore all of that. I was going to delete this, I forgot. You guys have seen one of my experiments. But like you could put like a safe over here, maybe a drop box over there. And then up here, put a doorway right here. And then you can have like your main loot like here, like block it off down there. Have a little bit more loot over here. A lot of people like to put their helipads over here. But I didn't really like how it looked. So I did something a little bit different. And I took advantage of the window over here. Why can't I jump today? There we go. I utilized this window over here. We got a couple windows just in case. And yeah, I put the landing pad over here just like above the trees. But I feel like this is a good little alternate to people that land up there. You can also take over there and have like a little staircase. But if you put up windows up there, you can protect your heli as well. But I really like how this looks. And you've got a few more windows over here that you probably should fill in. But yeah, I really like how that one looks. And you can always put in more airlocks. But like these are a little bit cramped. So especially with the expansion base building, it's a little bit finicky. You got like base building plus and stuff, which is very similar, but I think it's a little bit better probably at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to take you onto the last base of the video, which we are all probably pretty aware of by now. Dudes, the best base, I've only just built this here because we didn't want to drive into the ocean and do it, but the best base I've ever built is Do you know? Do you know what? This isn't one of my bases, but I'm going to show you it. We were just messing around with this over here, but I discovered that these were pretty cool. Your windows here. I guess this is just a bonus base, but like I really like how this looks. So you could put your loot up here. You could seal this off over here. I was just like experimenting with this over here. You could seal this off. It's not really needed. I guess with boats on you probably should, but seal this off over here. Or leave it open. Up to you. And then there was like a little hole in the wall over here that I turned into a door. And then you could put your loot here, seal off over here. I think it's pretty cool. I might actually experiment with that a little bit more. Like you got windows over here, so you don't have to put in any windows. And yeah, anyway, so the best base that I could ever recommend is an ocean base in the middle of the ocean, just like a kilometer that way. You do have to be careful. You gotta not be building. You see how far this goes. If you build past this, over here or past here, it will get deleted. So just as long, even if you build here, maybe not here, but maybe down here. You could build over here where we had my base. That was there for like 2 weeks. Could build over here, because nobody's gonna be looking in the ocean for ocean bases for that long, and they're really easy to defend. But yeah, dudes, a couple of you guys asked me to do a base locations video and not just a hidden one, so I figured that we would show you guys some of my favorite spots. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other things that you would like my recommendations on, give me a shout and I'll be happy to make a video on it. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a comment, rate and subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to stay sexy. My name is Anarchy. Peace out.